Brother.
Then the two guys. At least in the name. That one?
No, I already have this on Caleb.
That one seems good for you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen of the Twitches. Hope you are having an excellent Thursday evening, Thursday day, Thursday of Thursdays. Taco Thursday. Wait, that's not right. It's Taco Tuesday. I don't remember. Or maybe
Now one, at least.
maybe it could be any of those things. Hey, Lightning Zeus, welcome. Hope you're having a good day.
Look at
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, we're gonna be
This is
playing
your
some
regular
Minecraft.
outfit.
Let's do this. Okay. Kids are here.
No.
They're playing Minecraft.
Yeah.
Dad is here. Wait, this is not where I logged out. I was more trapped than
Princess's
this.
crown.
Somebody made a bigger hole and then trapped me again. It's always interesting when that happens. I'm going to start off with my chores, and I might actually stay on this realm a little bit longer tonight. I don't know why. I have a desire to.
Yay. Now make one more.
Let's go see how much zombie flesh we have acquired. Just want to make it more pretty. Let's go over here.
No, that's not.
Before we do that, though, let's drop some stuff in the hopper, because I don't want to do any sorting.
No.
I suppose I can't do that.
Mm.
Not
funny.
that kind.
Keep the wood on us. We don't need the bones. That.
That is good.
That should free up some space. There, that'll work. Okay, and then we check here. Hey, we got about a half inventory full of AFK farming rotten flesh.
I want to see if it.
Let's check our gold supply. I bet we're maxed out on gold. We are. Oh, not quite. Got a little ways to go yet. Let's go check on our villagers. Hello, villagers. Let's do some trading.
Yay! I have all the characters now.
No, we're going to my account.
No.
Fine. I'm being Mewtwo. I'm gonna try Mewtwo.
Me too. I'm gonna be. Hey.
Why Mewtwo?
Because I wanna try him.
I mean, I guess that's a good reason.
Maybe I should be a mini gunner.
You should be one of your best characters.
I'm gonna be mini gunner.
Me Gunner. Yeah, you are not gonna be good at him.
No. Jigglypuff. First, let's pick up.
Jigglypuff.
Team battle. Me and Elise versus a level 5 CPU.
Are you sure so far?
Surprise! How you doing,
Yes,
Cassandra?
I'm sure.
You still safe?
Well, I'm
Did you
using
survive?
the test.
I don't know.
Yes.
How long is the storm still going?
I hate this one. Next time.
What said it was a 9 stream? It's not supposed to be a 9 stream.
Next time, can you pick? I hate.
I'm gonna go look. Thursday, 6 p.m.
Or are you just
Central.
bad at
You know it's Thursday, right? Wednesday is the 9 o'clock
I
stream.
don't like this one.
And thank you for the 3
It's
bits.
horrible.
Appreciate it. It's important. It's important to know what day of the week it is. Sandra, are you still safe? Are you safe? That's the question.
Hey.
Or is it still going? Did you get some
Yes,
sleep?
Mr. Link.
Hey, Memes for Life, welcome. How's it going?
I'm
That's a
bad
creeper.
at this
That's a
one,
creeper.
So I don't like it.
And the nasty thunderstorm is gone. I'm glad to hear it.
Thanks.
I survived.
Reminds me of that song. There's always been a rainbow hanging over your head. I don't know why.
I mean,
I'm bad at that.
Doing pretty good.
I don't like this
Kidding.
one.
Kids are fighting apparently.
That's the reason you don't like it.
Let's see. Here comes... Oh, where are the stream avatars? You redeemed a bomb attack, but there are no stream avatars. That's kind of lame. Hold on. Let me help you out with that. I'll get you some stream avatars so that you can blow them up. And I'll even trigger it like 3 times just for you. But first I gotta get the stream avatars and close literally hundreds of windows. Holy buckets. I have a problem, guys. It's called Windows. Okay, hold on. Where's the stream avatars? There they are. Smash Brothers is a great game? I don't know. Is it?
It's better than
Also, I should fix my
other
Discord
games.
thing. Is it? Is it better than other games?
Also, I would destroy you in Smash.
Oh man, we had so much fun last night. I'm still in awe of last night's stream. Last night's stream was just beyond epic in my
Smash
mind.
is horrible. I was Jigglypuff earlier today. It didn't even knock out a single person.
Didn't even. So kids, do you know? I haven't even told you yet how awesome of a stream we had last night.
Okay, well, we lost. What did we do?
What did who do?
What did we do? See? It didn't even knock out him.
So, I still don't like to.
The kids don't care at all.
What did we do last night?
You didn't do anything. I did everything.
What did you do, Dad?
I played Fall Guys.
I know.
You know. What do you know?
You
Oh,
won.
hey, Joyful.
Joyful. What?
I wish you did. I mean, Silverdown. Did you, do the thing for the thing?
Silverdown's not here either, yet.
See, I don't have
Are you gonna let me tell what happened or not?
Just tell what happened, Dad.
Nah, yeah. So last night we played Minecraft for a little bit, and then we decided to play Fall Guys. And
You won.
shortly after we started playing Fall Guys, Kale Forthwind showed up, and I joined up with Kale Forthwind. And then a few minutes later, Beta 64 showed up, and we started playing Fall Guys with Beta 64. And then a little bit later, Essie Lessie showed up, or Essie, yeah, that's right. And then we played Fall Guys with her. And then David V. Kimball showed up, and all 4 of us played Fall Guys together. And then I got my first win.
I knew it.
You knew it. But it was awesome. We hung out with those 4 cool people. Those 4 cool cats.
Rub elbows with the fat cats.
Yeah, we rubbed elbows with the fat cats. I don't know what just happened there, guys. Do a speed run with Link? I don't know.
Rub elbows with the fat cat.
Yeah.
Oh, you lost.
Yeah, I know.
I
was too busy laughing.
I'm so confused, guys. You're too busy laughing
Cats.
about fat cats?
Rub
Elbows with the fat cats.
What are so funny about fat cats? Check.
Because
Rub elbows with the fat cats.
after you upload, why you just keep getting cat bites and no one ever listens to them?
Rub elbows with the fat cats.
Oh no. Memes, what are you looking to be added to?
We need to rub elbows with the fat cats.
So
What? Why am I black with
we got 3 servers now.
No, you choose that.
No, I didn't.
I'm doing good, Strawberry. I'm doing great. And I was talking about last night, and the kids apparently love the whole expression of
Cats!
yeah, they're in love with fat cats apparently.
Elbows at the fat cat. Rub elbows at the fat cat.
I'm glad you're doing well, Cassandra. Do Link and you remember Salmon's and yeah, Salmon is pet fish in Minecraft? You mean Simone. You're talking about Simone, right? From the very first season? Simone the salmon?
He died, didn't he? Wait, I remember
You want to be added to the
him.
Bedrock server?
Simone was funny.
You just need 500 channel points memes, and I'll gladly add you to the Bedrock server. Otherwise, we have a second Bedrock server you can join right now that I'm not on. What was that, Link?
I said I remember Simone. He was that guy that we made a huge pool for in the middle of town.
It was a salmon.
Floating guy.
I know it was a salmon.
It was a floating guy.
Why does Link sound like he's in an echo chamber or something? I mean,
I'm
he's not
having too
he's not
much
echoing,
fun.
but
Rub elbows with the fat cats.
Ooh, I found a fat Simone.
yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. In fact, I think that was before we even had a realm. And guys, I got so distracted by the stream avatars that I forgot what I was going to do tonight.
I'm thinking about fat cats.
Yeah. Rub elbows with the fat cats. Fat cat.
Good job, little Jacob.
Ooh, I need that one.
I got it.
You can do the one.
Hey, you.
I can join right now, and then you'll save up. Exactly, memes. That's how it works. So type like that here. I'll put the link in here. Realms. So there's the link to the one you can join right now.
Oh, wait.
And get on and further the end village. I am going to do that a little bit, Strawberry. But I wanted
That's not helpful.
I wanted to talk more about last night and all the fun antics of last night.
Oh, I'm not done this match.
And if Cheppy was here, I had questions. You can post like links to it, memes, on our Discord.
Oh no.
But I don't wander to other servers during stream. 6 hours. That's a long time.
Remember with the fat cats, Eloise.
What's the longest you've ever been without power, everybody? I went 3 days without it once. That was horrible.
That seems horrible.
That-
That seems impossible.
Not impossible. It was horrible. Really bad. Straight line winds took out all sorts of power lines in the city I live in. Oh, I was gonna.
Was I alive?
You were not alive. Yeah.
We need to battle again. Okay, him again.
Yeah, we need to rub elbows with the fat cats.
Apparently that's Lincoln's expression for the night, guys.
Fat cats.
No air conditioners. Yeah, in middle of summer, it's like 90 degrees here today. It's been
Rub elbows
hot.
with the fat cats.
Okay, Link. One more time, and you're gonna be muted.
What else?
You've exceeded the limit of what you're allowed to say on stream. Yep. See. And now he's muted.
I love being muted. Oh no. It's King D. Oh no, this is the moving one. I hate the moving one.
A week without power? That's a long time.
Ooh, I should probably follow this.
3 days without Wi-Fi. That's also a pretty bad situation. I would not want to be 3 days without Wi-Fi. Although I think I have been that a few times. And when I was young, we didn't have Wi-Fi. We had dial-up. Good old-fashioned dial-up. Yeah, the kids are a little hopped up at the moment. I don't know what that's about. Hey, X-Bowser, welcome. Big snowstorm and was 5 days. Yep. Bad weather. I haven't. It's very most of the snowstorms I've had didn't result in super long. I mean, like day-long power outages maybe, but they were always ice storms. You get ice and it would freeze the power lines, and then it would be bad. Hello, Cheppy.
We're gonna die from suffering.
Cheppy, I have questions for you. They're not anything major, but I do have questions for you. 1 month? That's a long time. Was that like Katrina or something? That's a really long time. I want to know.
I forgot there was a bike there.
I want to know what happened in the after party. Yeah, snow that turned into ice overnight. Yep, exactly. Those are some of the worst. They just like melt power lines. Let's go say hi to Silverdown's Chicken. We haven't said hi to Silverdown's Chicken in a while.
Yeah, say hi to Silverdown's Chicken.
Hey, Planet Mama Gaming, welcome.
Silverdown here?
No, I haven't seen Silverdown yet tonight. I'm betting he's working on his video game. Let's see.
Yay! I love his video game.
Yeah, it's a pretty good game.
It's where I get to find. Ooh, I need his match.
Oh, I don't want to go to the castle.
Lucario's is better though.
I forget his match.
86, 87.
Oh, I need to one.
Around here, we always talk about the Halloween snowstorm of 1991, when everybody was out trick-or-treating, dragging their 2-year-olds through 2 feet of snow just to get some candy. Well, there's that voice again. I don't know.
Don't worry, you got it.
Is that Cheppy's voice I heard briefly?
Yeah, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
How's it going?
It's going pretty well.
It's pretty good.
Well, turn the
You said
kids.
you had questions for me?
I just so I signed off last night off of stream,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna turn the kids down for this segment here just a little bit so we can talk a little bit. So joined we streamed for those of you who weren't here last night. Epic streamed till like 1 in the morning. Had a lot of fun playing Fall Guys, a lot of jokes, a lot of questions, a lot of stories. Great time. At least I thought it was. Cheppy hung out.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was. But shortly after stream, like let's just call it 45 seconds after stream, I signed off of Discord. And the reality is I didn't go to bed. I went to work because I still had hours and hours of work to do. And I should have been doing it when I was streaming 3 hours longer than I had intended to stream. And so that was what happened. But here's the thing: I kept watching the Discord, and I happened to notice that nobody left.
No.
So what I want to know is what happened in the after party. Like were you guys talking about me the whole time, or no?
Maybe a little bit.
Maybe a little bit. Were you telling stories about me, Chevy?
No.
No. Okay.
No, just hanging out. They were talking about stream stuff.
Fun. I don't know. I always want to be like a fly on the wall in these situations, and man, my kids are just freaking out on the couch over here.
Like you want to have it set up so the audio from the one channel gets
Like piped
routed
to me.
to
Yeah.
only you.
Yeah, to only me, without any knowledge of any like me being in the room.
You
I
can do
don't
it with Mumble, right?
Maybe. I've never tried.
I think we did it with one of our positional hardcore games.
Interesting. So, I'm on our good old stream realm, and somebody said they were building south of the castle. Forgot who it was. I'm just trying
in
to.
the Discord, I saw they put pictures.
Yeah, I'm trying to find whatever it is that's being built. Sounds like an airport on my couch. That's exactly what it is. It's Eloise.
Tart Chipmunk.
Yeah, Tart Chipmunk. Okay, so there's your tower. Your thing is still intact over there. Yeah, did Chipmunk like post pictures? Oh, there's somebody on here.
There's
Hi, pandas.
Pocket Edition.
Just pocket
It's the
edition.
only one I see in creative mode.
I'm just looking, just trying to see what I see. I mean, I figured the only place. And now you're talking about fat cats. What's with what, little Jacob? Has your cat ever randomly jumped downstairs? No, because the door is always closed. We have a doorway at the top of the thing. Hey, Jordy, welcome. Link, you have a question? I can't unmute you unless you guys are not being Sicilian. Eloise, please sit normally. What do you want to ask, Link?
Can you get Min Min?
Can I get Min Min?
Yeah.
So maybe somebody on stream can tell me this. I bought the first Smash Brothers. What are they called? Expansion packs or battle passes?
It had Byleth, Terry, Banjo, and Kazooie, Hero, Joker, and Piranha Plant.
Yep. So my question is, why in the world?
Nope, I'm being.
Why in the world would I buy the next expansion? Like, is there a good reason to do that?
Because I want to see Min Min. I want to see what it does.
Besides Lincoln wanting to see Min Min.
I want to see what she does.
I'd like to take this time to remind everybody that we're one of the world's most family-friendly streams. Please keep it that way. Jordy, I remember your name because
I love Princess.
I just do that kind of thing. I like to get to know people, and I know you as Jordy. It's that straightforward. So, it's important to know the people on your stream.
Puppy.
That way you can, try to help care for them, like Cassandra, or you, or, I don't know, Cheppy. Okay, Link's getting muted again, just for now. If you guys really want to hear the kids, I can unmute them again, but they're going nuts. You can also, or you can absolutely buy her some iron, borrow iron, yes. If you take it from the item sorter, you can take some iron. My general rule of thumb is if it's in the item sorter, you are welcome to have it. Anything that's in the item sorter. As long as it's not part of the item sorter. I don't know where this guy lives. Cheppy, I have no idea.
I don't know either. I just gotta ask.
I guess, yeah. I mean, he said at one point it was south of the castle. I went south. That's your island. It's okay, Jordy.
I am thinking of upgrading my current home to this more medieval one, seeing as how I have the texture pack for it. And then you asked, where are you building it? They said, on the island I was on. I'm not all that far from the castle. I might relocate closer. So they don't say south anywhere.
But it's an island. Okay, I'm going to go back. Maybe we can find it. Murder Mystery 2, I used to love it, but since the boom boxes came around, everyone plays Trench Boys, and it gets annoying. I don't even know what game you're talking about, little Jacob. Is that Jackbox? Murder Mystery 2. And thank you for the bit.
I think so.
I don't know.
Push the button. We should do a Jackbox.
Should we do a community Jackbox stream for somebody at some point?
Yeah, I think it'd be fun.
I don't disagree. I think it's a Roblox game. Interesting. I haven't played Roblox. I get asked a lot about Roblox, but I haven't played Roblox. Link has a question. I'll unmute him for the question. Nope. And if you ask that again, you'll never be unmuted. You'll be done streaming. Your streaming career will be over. Take Back the Night is so epic, I listened to it for 3 hours straight. That's like me and Owl City. I could listen to Owl City forever and ever. I don't know why. Will I try Roblox? Probably not. Mostly because I'm lazy. I don't try new things. Anybody know what the joke is? Yeah, Pandas, I have plenty of iron. It's a side effect of having an iron farm. How dare I what?
I think you said you'll never try Roblox or something.
I probably did. I probably will never try Roblox. That's because you were banned, Jordy. Why was Jordy banned? I don't. If I remember correctly, he blew my castle up after being warned not to. And I remember you saying, Jordy, that you just couldn't resist. You had to try. Are you sure the kids' food wasn't spiked? I don't know. It might have been. Would I play it if Cheese Nips Rescue was moved to Roblox? Yeah, I probably would. If somebody built Cheese Nips Rescue in Roblox, I'd consider it. Or Dots Pretzel Rescue, and it has to be. I mean, it has to be worthy of a 2-hour stream. That's the thing. Like, it's got to be worthy to be experienced that way. So, south of the castle. One piece of bedrock. Yes, that sounds right. Which you glitched into the game, which required glitching, which again, glitching is expressly forbidden on this server. Because, well, that's the rules on this server. If you want to do that, you can do that on the Anarchy server, which you can go have some fun. I have not played either of those games, little Jacob. Oh my gosh. I'm going to have to switch headphones here in a minute. The headphones I'm wearing right now are open back ones. I can hear them. If I put the other headphones on, I won't be able to hear them anymore. Maybe. What's the Anarchy server? Here. It's that link right there, Jordy. Also, did I just crash the game? That was weird. What is going on? What did I do? This is really weird. My keyboard. That works. I'm gonna have to restart the game. Okay, both of you, calm down. You're having fun tonight? No, you're not. You're being wild and reckless, and you're driving me bonkers. Switch headphones? That takes too much work, little Jacob. I've got another pair sitting over there, and I don't even know if the batteries are charged. They're wireless. Wireless Sennheisers, I believe. Eloise, calm down. Peace. I opened Java now. That's not what I wanted. Making mistakes. Mistakes, people,
Maybe
mistakes.
It was what you wanted.
Here, I'll unmute them for a minute and maybe we can have some conversation.
Have any sugar today? Which I didn't have much sugar today. I barely had any sugar today, so that made me not get so much energy. And when I don't have so much energy, I suddenly get full of energy.
It's fine, Jordy. Worst case scenario, we end up reverting the world.
Today.
Yeah, she had a brownie.
You had a brownie today. Oh, I wonder if that's where the sugar came from.
Oh, yay. I know something does. I don't even really know. Yeah, yeah. Oh, take
I
care.
want to find this island, though.
Yay!
I mean, there's this
High
hole.
five.
I won.
No, you didn't. I destroyed him. He
I
hit
drove
me
by
with
this
an
hole over
arrow.
here.
Yeah.
He hit me with an arrow,
And
then
that's
I stayed in, and then I went.
We have
That's
to
not an
play
island.
Then we didn't get free KOs.
I don't know what other island. Is there an island south of Alasia's castle that I'm forgetting?
I forget.
Do I have a map on me? I do have a map on me.
Well, that's like the ocean.
I mean, they have to be describing your island, right? Like that's the only thing that makes sense. Like this giant island?
What?
I don't.
I mean, they didn't say
Burger
south, I
Ninja.
don't think.
Can I?
I think he did in
Ninja?
chat. Did you know I have Java? I'm not sure if I told you. If you have Java, Jordy, we have a Java server too you can play
Are
on.
you good at Samus?
emcot.world. That one also don't glitch. But you are welcome to come play on it.
Are you good at Samus?
And I'm going to head over there in a
okay.
minute.
Then you should take this guy.
Hello, Chipmunk. We're
He
looking
is,
for your
like,
house.
so much like Samus. Just hit the plus button to unpause.
Trying to figure out where you
What?
built.
Just hit the plus button. To
I'm going to
unpause.
bet it's over here.
No, I have.
Because I'm pretty sure that Cheppy didn't have any trees. Can I sleep? Yeah, it looks like I can. I will go sleep.
No, we did have trees.
Oh, you had trees?
In that one specific island part.
Okay. I didn't know you got that far. Maybe you should make masks for streaming so the kids wear them so they struggle to breathe. Nah, I don't, yeah. Wait, I was sleeping. Did I sleep long enough? I'll try again.
They haven't built it yet. Dark Chipmunk said they haven't built it yet.
Oh, you're relocating. Okay, I'm understanding. I thought you were building over here. I was coming to check it out. Hello, Jibbin. Welcome.
I forget. Oh, yay.
No, it's not.
Was this the start of you digging the water path, Chippy?
Just let me get it.
Yeah, like I did start digging it.
Wow. This was going to be much bigger.
Yeah,
I like it, though.
Victory
More-
means rubbing elbows.
more room for detail that never got.
Yeah, you still got time. Server's not going anywhere. Just saying.
Yeah, that's true.
But you got your modded Minecraft to play.
As always,
As always, yep.
there's always gonna be other stuff to do.
So, yeah, I wouldn't build on this island, Tart Chipmunk, because this island is claimed. I mean, you don't get a flat island like this without lots and lots of work. It's true. Okay, I gotta go back to the castle because that's the safest place for me to be.
Oh no, I'm gonna vomit.
Plus, I need to continue to earn those free zombie stuffs. If that's the right word. And thank you for... Well, blah, 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 blah. What phone do you own currently? I have an iPhone 11XS... 11 Max? 11 Pro Max? 11 Pro Max? I think. Does that sound right? Here, I'll hold it up. You can tell me.
Noobs just do anything.
Does it have the 3 cameras on it?
That's what the one in front looks like. That's what the back looks like.
This is my controller. You stole it.
Hey, Mr. Goose.
I'm gonna be Mr. Goose Guy.
Dum, dum, dum.
Is it cracked?
I don't like him.
Yes. Both the front and back are currently cracked at the moment.
No, that was me.
It's been... The front isn't so bad. The front has a screen protector on it at the moment. And the screen protector is all that's cracked. I haven't taken the time to replace it yet. But the screen is fine. The back... I don't know how it happened, but yeah, it got a...
Right here.
I actually got a crack in the back. And the funny part is,
I'm gonna try the Amiga.
I've long been a no case person. Like, I don't buy cases for my cell phones ever.
What?
And I just recently started buying the
Agree to disagree.
cover glass. And I've broken the cover glass like
Don't worry, it's just
I think
a fancy
4
way of
times
saying
in the
you don't
last
have to
year,
fight about
and I
it.
went like 7 years with my previous phone. Not quite 7.
I knew something there.
Let's call it 4.
No.
4 years with my previous phone, and I never did anything to the screen. And I think those glass cover things that I've got on my phone, I think they're designed to break.
No.
Like they're designed to shatter in any impact scenario type thing to absorb the energy kind of thing. Because they shatter on some of the silliest things. They shatter on my keys, which because I don't have a case and they're in my car, happens all the time. But-
Oh no. I'm gonna die.
So
Maybe.
He actually
I
thought
try
about
to keep my devices with
Yeah.
care and everything, but I don't think I've ever cracked a screen protector.
Not as good as mine.
Do you have an actual
Or a
case on yours?
I do have an
That's a
actual
fake
case,
one.
yeah.
Which probably helps. But
You died
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't.
I
It's
know
weird.
that.
I had never. I didn't like. I still have my iPhone 6, and until like its last week of life, nothing had ever happened to it, and then something happened to it. But I'm very good about not dropping it. I'm very good about that kind of thing. But it like weird things can cause the glass to break. It seems now with these screen protectors, or maybe it's just this particular
It's
brand or
not the
something.
phone glass that's breaking.
Correct. It's not the phone
It's
glass.
just the protector.
Yep. Except the back. I don't know how like I said, I don't know how I broke the back glass. That's annoying, and that's going to be a pain in the rear to replace. But maybe not so bad. It still has screws on the bottom, so I might get around to doing that one of these days, changing out the back glass.
See, how do you do that?
Take out the 2 screws, remove the frame if there is one. Probably apply a heat gun, pull it apart.
Yeah, probably.
So you're basically gonna destroy your phone.
Yeah, pretty much. It depends on whether or not they made it easier to replace the back or the front, and
I doubt it.
I doubt it too. We'll see though.
It's Apple.
Dum-dum. But I don't know.
Oh, I feel like Japan. How hard you then?
The new phones they're just easily breakable. Yeah, I mean they're getting less and less. They're getting fancier and fancier Gorilla Glass, but at the same time they're getting thinner.
More flexible.
Yeah, well that's a good thing though. Flexible makes it in theory less breakable physics wise. Okay, I came back here not just to log out, but I came back here for another reason. What was it? Oh, I was gonna AFK. I was gonna AFK to generate more zombie meat. I need the zombie flesh. Because without the zombie flesh, I cannot get the emeralds. This is true. It is difficult to repair an iPhone. It's difficult to repair pretty much any Apple device, which is...
Their laptops aren't bad.
Their
As long as it's not the
pros.
screen.
The pros aren't bad. The...
Oh, yeah, that's just like a computer.
Yeah, not. I mean, yes, the Pro desktops aren't bad. Actually, I wouldn't say that. The tin can, I think, is a nightmare. But
Oh, yeah, that one, no.
Um,
Like the cheese grater.
yeah, the cheese grater though is in a much different class. And then, but no, the MacBook Pro. And Eloise, please set up properly. Thank you. The MacBook Pro you can open up reasonably well. You got to deal with the custom screws and stuff like that, but otherwise it's a pretty.
Cantaloupe or whatever.
Yeah, pretty easy thing to repair. But MacBooks, new MacBooks and MacBook Airs in particular, are a nightmare. iPads too, but it's a whole nother thing. Okay, I'm going into MCOT. It's MCOT time. If you guys want to join me, it's the Java server, emcot.world. It's free, it's fun, and it's family friendly. And don't worry, the kids aren't gonna play. Why?
Right now.
Because they don't play Minecraft anymore. I don't know.
Unless they go to Disney World.
Unless they go to Disney World and run around and explore. Okay, so that farmer's still alive, so that's a good sign. There's that farmer. He's still alive, but stuck in some water or something. And this guy is like, they're like trapped. Must be close to bedtime. Oh, I gave him my pickaxe. You can't have my pickaxe. Let's feed these guys some Dots pretzels. And let's go over here. Oh, there's another farmer over here, too. So yeah, what we've been doing in MCOT, there's a lot of things going on in MCOT at all times. But lately, we're working on building an end city. A city in the end. And then we'll summon the dragon and watch the dragon go to town. And by that, I mean get annihilated by the iron golems. I think I'm going to focus on beds. I think that's going to be the next secret to success. Hello, Strawberry Bunny. Okay, here we go. Let's go get some beds. Oh, you need to show me something. Okay, one of the pillars has been taken out. Oh yeah, nice. Check out all that obsidian and the ender pearls. Good job. You've been here a while. 2 of the pillars. You do know the moment we summon the dragon, they're coming right back, right? You do know that the pillars will just magically reappear. It will be tragic.
What they do.
It's one of the... That does mean more obsidian for you. This is true. Get me a shears. And I'm going to work my... Oh. There we go. You're stronger than the wispy woods. So what's everybody else doing tonight? You guys playing Fall Guys? What's Cheppy doing? You're playing mod in Minecraft right now? Is that what you're doing?
Yep.
Yeah.
Killing the ender dragon.
Right now?
Was I already killed it twice.
Okay.
No.
I think this is the way back.
I need
No.
to kill it. How many times? 20 times?
For what?
That's just what I have to do.
Oh. Maybe somebody should, like, create a website for that, like minecraftchallenges.com, where they create a challenge and you can post, like, videos of yourself doing the challenge.
It might exist already.
It might. I don't know. Something that would be, like, a more advanced version of achievements. But then, like, how do you... it'd have to be... Would it need to be like speedrun.com?
MinecraftChallenges.com is for sale. You can be yours for $2,888.
2,000? I don't want to pay that much money to start a website dedicated to Minecraft achievement hunting.
What?
I think if I read somewhere that Minecraft these days is actually a bonus at Microsoft of sorts. Like, the Minecraft team is made up of people who, like, earn the right to be on the Minecraft team kind of thing. Not earn, like, financially or anything like that, but, like, you have to, like, have succeeded at, like, some intercompany goal or something like that, and then you get to spend some time working on Minecraft. And I don't know if that's true, but if it is, if I ever got, like, time at Microsoft where I could work on Minecraft, I'd spend it all making achievements. I would just make non-stop achievements. Particularly on Bedrock. And they'd be silly. Some of them would take years to do. Just things that, you know, somebody will be daring enough to do it. Because I like achievements. They're fun. Hey, Link, I have a question for you.
Hey.
And actually, I have a question for Eloise, too. Same question for both of you. Have either one of you been in adventure mode?
No, I don't need to.
No? You haven't? Neither one of you have been in it? I was just wondering.
I don't know what adventure mode is, so no.
Kind of.
Yeah, you don't know what it is?
The reason why you can't hear me that though, because I'm not wearing my mic.
Oh, we can hear you perfectly.
Did,
I've never been wearing my mic. Hey, I was never ready.
I'm pretty sure I know the answer to this, but adventure mode's not multiplayer, right? Like you can't join somebody's adventure game. Pretty sure you can.
Mode?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's my.
Pretty sure you can. So, is there any side effect to turning PvP off that affects the game in any way other than PvP off? Like, so okay, let me explain the thought, and viewers, if you're interested in this, let me know. I've been debating starting a survival hardcore world and tying
With
it
PvP off?
with PvP off. And this is where my question comes in. If PvP is on and it's multiplayer, I'd be worried that you'd get killed by people you would be playing with. So Ninja, I'm glad you're here. Hear me out on this. No, so this is the thing. I'm not suggesting it be single player. I'm suggesting that we add a portal that is a hardcore world. A survival hardcore world. And we make it like a monthly reset.
Well,
This
what's
is-
the benefit of going in there?
It's survival hardcore. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, but like, I know there's survival, but like we already have survival.
we have survival, but we don't have survival hardcore. And you wouldn't be allowed to transfer stuff between that portal and that world. So it'd be a hardcore world that we could reset on a monthly basis, and people could try to live in the hardcore world. Thank you for the lurk, Strawberry. Always appreciate it.
Well,
Wait.
there wouldn't be.
You're streaming? I'm confused. You're gonna lurk, but you're streaming right now too? I don't know. So yeah, why not ultra hardcore? What would be I don't know what's the difference.
Ultra hardcore is you don't regenerate health naturally, so you have to use potions or golden apples.
What? Okay, so what could we do to make that like? Okay. I like this idea. Hold on. I'm gonna up the game. I'm gonna up the game. I don't know how. Actually, I do know how. Are there other things that could be done that would make it even tougher? Like, are there ways to make the dragon tougher? Or is no auto health regen enough of a tough dragon?
That's pretty tough already.
That's pretty tough? Okay. So then, what if we had a prize for somebody who beats the dragon in our ultra hardcore world?
See, then I could see that being good. But without that, there isn't like a reason for someone to want to play over there. It's like, oh, if I spend all this time in this world and I die, I lose all my progress. So what's the point in even going?
But that's like saying, what's the point in playing ultra hardcore in the first place, right? Like, if you die, you lose everything. That's what happens. 5K MCOT dollars. I was thinking maybe real money, Strawberry. They're gonna lose their.
If you put a prize on the line, I could see more incentive.
And Ninja is saying the same thing, or saying the other thing. They're going to lose their progress after 30 days anyway. And I'm not. You can, or can you convert an ultra hardcore world to a survival world when all is said and done? Like, is that like you can do it with like a map edit, right? You can go in and like remove the flag that's hardcore.
Probably.
And so we could then like make a hall of hardcore worlds or whatever where people could. I don't know if that's probably not worth doing. I'm talking crazy. But if we did that, it would also solve another problem that we're eventually going to have, And I just realized I'm lost. I've been talking and thinking about my idea, and I have no idea how I got where I am, except I'm near a village. So that's, I guess, a good thing, maybe. But yeah, I mean, if we're saying that you're going to lose your progress after 30 days, then people will be solely focused on the dragon. And then, so here's my question then: How do you determine who defeats the dragon first? If like I mean, in theory, you have to fight it solo, right? Like that's going to be the
No.
thing.
There's you can get like leaderboard for how many times people have killed the dragon.
Ah, so somebody. Well, it track. It tracks. You can track dragon kills.
I'm pretty sure. It's just one of the like advancements, or not advancements.
But and then that would
Statistics.
that track to the person who got the final blow?
Yeah. So I think the person that gets the final blow is the one that actually
Gets credit for it.
gets the credit for killing the dragon. Because like when you kill a dragon in the group of people, the person that does the final blow is the only one that gets the achievement free the end.
Interesting. Okay. So ultra hardcore. Ultra hardcore. 30 days. What kind of places do you think do the most tax evasions? I mean, probably any like illegal activity. I would if I was doing something illegal, I'd probably try to evade the taxes on it. And would you say like Rockstar Games? Wait, now I'm really confused. I have no idea what you're asking, little Jacob. You're confusing me. So, I mean, we could do that. We could issue a challenge. We'll call it the Ultra Hardcore MCOT Challenge. And then is it the player that defeats the dragon the most? Or is it the player that defeats the dragon first? And then we make the dragon not spawn an egg. Or no, you don't need the egg to resummon. And then we do something to prevent. Could mini game in Ultra Hardcore too? I don't know. Oh, you mean like when we do mini games like the Block Find, put it in Ultra Hardcore? Certainly could. Certainly could. Anybody know where I am? What's like this water right here? Where does this water go? Where does that water go? I'm gonna go sleep in a bed. Help me get home, maybe. Somebody's been here before. No, I was looking for or trying to get beds though. That's why I ran all the way out here. So Ninja Weasel, what's on deck for Monday? Ultra Hardcore September. I don't even know how to build an Ultra Hardcore server. That's the other flip side to it. Where do I get the Ultra Hardcore? Like, what does that even look like? Is there a specific Ultra Hardcore pack that I should be looking at?
I think it's just a setting.
I don't think it's a hardcore.
Like a game rule. Like do natural regen or something. / game.
I think the question, little Jacob, is what do you mean by evade taxes? I mean, let me give you an example. A hairstylist, right? So hairstylist making, a small amount of money comes up to somebody that like let's use the expensive version of it because it'll make my story more plausible. Hairstylists, they charge $100 to get a haircut. Okay, it's one of those expensive things that women do. for fun. And they're friends with a, let's just say an artist for the fun of it. And the artist, not making a ton of money on their art in this particular instance, and the hairstylist realizes it, so they offer to barter with that hairstylist, and they say, you paint me a painting, and I'll give you a haircut, right? Now, while there is a legal way with the IRS to claim that barter transaction so that you can pay taxes on it, I would guess that a majority of barbers would not do that. They would probably just make the trade, realizing that the IRS is not going to track down one-off paintings and haircuts in their dealings, right? So it is just a difficulty. Okay, it's just a difficulty setting. Good to know. I do remember you, Fruitcake. Welcome back. And thank you for the raid, Strawberry Bunny. I'm still lost. Okay, where's the ship? It's like negative. I can never remember where the ship is. I'm just going to make sure I'm heading towards 0-0. Odds are I'll find it if I get close. It's this way. Okay. Yeah, so in that way, little Jacob, I mean, that's technically tax evasion, right? So do I think that happens? I think that happens all the time. I think bartering that doesn't get reported happens every day. And yes, small businesses are probably the most guilty of it. For whatever that's worth. It's a weird topic to be talking about. Kids have calmed down a little bit, so I'm going to unmute them. We'll see how long they can last unmuted. Or I can't talk either. I still can't talk. Last night wore me out. Can't speak. Stop my stream for now. I'll begin before you end. Oh. Is that your way of saying I would really appreciate a raid, Strawberry Bunny? You still can't join. Which world, Fruitcake? Emcot? Or the Bedrock world? I was on the Bedrock world a little earlier. I can go check my invites again.
Okay, let's go. Rosalina gets
Remind me your Switch handle one more time, and then I will I'll go check if the invite is still out there. Because they do expire.
mean. Just rude. Let's just. I'm not doing that then.
Well, maybe I will.
Getting wool. I remember. It's all coming back to me now.
I'll be on his team.
It's fine. But I'm Lucario then.
Hold on, not yet.
Yeah, keeping that average viewer count while you're going for affiliate, it doesn't matter. You're trying to join the Bedrock realm? Okay. Yeah, let me know your handle again. In the UK, if you're a taxi cab, you can avoid tax because you can declare your income after expenses such as gas, cleaning, and maintenance. Yeah, that's true in pretty much every business. You write off your expenses. And yes, people will try to write off things they shouldn't write off. That's also a form of tax evasion. But again, I mean, part of it is a gray area, right? So let me give you an example. And I'm very careful about this. I want to be clear. If the IRS is listening, we can have a conversation. I run all of my Twitch money that I make, so whenever you guys sub, I run that into my company. And I treat it as income to my company. Now, I could just take it home with me and not report it at all, or I could set up a separate entity to run it through, or I could run it through as a sole proprietor kind of thing. But I run it through my company because that's how I like to do things, and I like to pay myself in taxed money, which I could do things called draws and all that. And I don't know why I'm giving you guys a lesson in business taxes, but here we go. Okay, so here's where the question comes in. If I'm considering income from Twitch to be income for my business, then what expenses do I have in the process of generating that income? And you could say things like Link's microphone and Eloise's microphone fall under that category. And for what it's worth, I was already writing off microphones for other business purposes anyway, so that's not really a big issue. But what about Minecraft? Can I write off Minecraft? Because video game streaming is part of my business model? I probably can. I don't, most of the time. Unless I have like no other credit card to use that day for some reason. But you need the code. I can't give you a code for the Bedrock World. I can only invite, so I would need your Xbox Live handle. We don't give out the code for the Bedrock World. Unless you want the Anarchy Bedrock World, which I think you've already been in, if I remember, Fruitcake. Yeah, you could say your petrol expense is higher. I mean, that's... Yes. People do things like that all the time. But here's the reality of it. The government knows
I'm not blind.
a lot of what's going on, and some of it is very trackable. Like, your income is trackable year to year, and they'll audit you if they think there's something grossly out of line. But the IRS isn't, or whatever tax entity you're talking about, they're not worried about $1 here and $1 there. They're
know
worried
it's
about you
impossible,
skipping out on
but
$5,000, $10,000, $20,000. And you got me thinking about taxes, and now I got to go do my taxes. So I should probably... No. I'm
That's
kidding.
how you did them.
I finished
Don't
JR's
do more
taxes.
level
My
5.
personal taxes can't be done until JR is done, sadly. So,
Well, it sounds like now they can be done though.
so JRs aren't technically done. They're just done with the part that I do.
Your part of it's
My
done.
part of it's done.
Fine,
That's
but I
now
get one
waiting on
more
the
person
accountant,
on my team.
and I should probably follow up on that because they're due in like
Mewtwo.
2 weeks. So there's that. That's your Xbox? Okay. Okay, let's go back to Bedrock, which I closed and didn't mean to close. How did I do that? Mewtwo. I want to give the kids a challenge.
Eloise isn't being unfair.
Eloise is being unfair? Is that what you said, Link? In what way is Eloise being unfair?
She gets 3 players and I only get 2.
He's stronger than me.
Don't add the 2 in your name, so 44718. Yes, Bitcoin is declarable as well. And again, that's the same thing. You would think, and in fact a lot of people were doing this, you could get around taxes by using Bitcoin. Except the IRS has figured out how to track Bitcoin transactions, so good luck with that. But don't get me wrong, they could still...
Eevee is pretty much already gone.
Wait, so don't add the 4 to your name? Retype your name entirely, Fruitcake. Okay, you typed the exact same thing twice, so... Oh, you're talking about from Twitch. I understand what you're saying. Fruitcake. You know the rules as well, Fruitcake. You know that this is the world's most family-friendly realm, right? Just making sure.
I can't get banned.
And you're not going to grief or steal or
Daddy,
glitch on this. Gamer
Daddy, I
tag not
can't get
found. 424
I'm gonna lose.
why?
Cause you have
7
3 players
1
on your
8.
team.
There it goes. Add friend,
Next time I only
Friend
have
added.
2 and you only have 2.
and then we go here, Fruitcake, and we hit invite. Invite has been sent on the Anarchy realm. You now are welcome, or not? Not Anarchy, Bedrock. Have fun, survival,
And
enjoy.
we both have level 5.
Technically, the good part about
Okay, back to my walk to try to get home. Do they just creep through the window to check cash payments? No. Again, not every transaction is trackable. That's why, like, babysitting, typically you don't have to worry about paying taxes on it because nobody's going to go after a 16-year-old for a 20-hour or $10 an hour job. They just don't care. Cash only gets tracked.
Babysitting would be easy.
Okay. I don't know why. Why are we talking about taxes tonight? Is this really that interesting? You want me to keep talking
You're
about
the
it?
one that brought it up.
I didn't bring it up.
Or you're the
Well-
one that started talking about it.
Little Jacob asked me about tax evasion. I don't under. You sure? Check your title screen. Look for an envelope.
Oh, you won.
It'll be there.
Yay!
I hit all the right
I
buttons.
made you win.
How?
He was the one at first. He already
I
KO'd.
killed you once.
Hey, Sauce. Welcome to the stream.
What?
And he's gonna have
15-year-old interested in taxes. Okay. So
Mine's number 5.
at least with the
too.
IRS, when it comes to what's going on, there are 3 ways things are getting tracked for the most part. And cash is kind of a weird thing to talk
I'm
about.
Team Blue.
But
No, I am.
Nope, I am.
Fine.
there's on the business. So you report, in theory, you report your W-2, which is your income statement, every year. And you get that from the business that you work for.
gonna try
But
and
you
use
report your income is what you're supposed to do. Now, again, not everybody reports their income accurately, but you report your income is the first thing.
Hey, why are
And you
you
could lie
Mewtwo?
about that.
'Cause it's
Just to be clear, you shouldn't, but you could. You could easily lie about it. And people do slip up and miss things all the time.
Don't worry about
It's
it.
not
I
always
will
that big of a
forget.
deal for the most part. And
What?
you'll hear why in a second. So
Hold on.
then businesses also report income. And they report their wages to the state and federal government. And here's where the thing starts to matter to the IRS. They use...
Just let us play, Eloise. Oh wait, you're changing your guy.
Calm down,
No,
Link.
I want my guy to be Zelda, and I want.
So
Not Mewtwo.
the IRS
I want
has
her to be muted.
these
How do I change it?
artificially intelligent algorithms
Go grab-
that are able to determine if, for example, what your employer
Well, the car
paid in taxes for you matches what you claimed as your income. We're talking about taxes for some reason, Tart Chipmunk. I'm not sure why. And yes, they are my kids. We are a family-friendly stream. That's what we
You
are.
just got KO'd by someone, Andy.
So that's the first thing. And then there's a few other things that happen that a lot of people don't realize. Banks and some other entities, like casinos and stuff, have to report transactions of a certain size to the IRS and bank accounts of a certain size to the IRS. And again, same thing. If there's a discrepancy between what you're reporting and what's happening at the bank, they will investigate. And they will look into what happened. And they're surprisingly good at it in determining if something's not quite right. And so they look for things like your tax returns changing drastically from what they were the year before, in either direction. They look for, so like one of the easiest ways to get the IRS to come look at you is claim yourself as, we have a deduction around here called being a dependent. So if you're a dependent, like a kid, you claim that you're a dependent and your taxes are handled differently, and your parents handle their taxes differently. They get a credit, basically. And if you claim yourself as a dependent and your parents claim you as a dependent, you've done something wrong. You can't be a dependent and
That one is real.
claim yourself as a independent. And they will see that one. It'll take them about 2.5 months to figure it out, but they will see that one. And you will get a letter from them saying there's something wrong with your tax records. We're going to look into it, and you need to be ready to help us, or we're auditing you.
Good job, guys.
It's not a fun thing. You don't want to have that mistake, and you'd be surprised. Like, I remember, it always happens like the first year of college, or the first year people start getting jobs. But I remember a number of my college friends ran into this thing when they got jobs, that their parents had gotten so used to claiming them as a dependent and still considered them as a dependent, but then they went and filed their taxes and checked the wrong box, thinking that they were independent, and the IRS got upset. So the first time you get a job, make sure you talk to your parents, because if they're claiming you as a dependent, you could possibly get yourself in a little bit of trouble with the IRS if you don't know what you're doing. I didn't do this personally. I know people who had it happen. What if Link became a streamer when he got older? Then he'd become a streamer when he got older.
Like I do it. Nah.
That's what would happen.
Yeah, Mewtwo.
How is it that
Lucario.
I got away from zero doing whatever it is I was doing? I'm just going to go this way. I wouldn't complain if Link became a streamer and made good money. He'd have to be funnier than he is now. No? Do you guys enjoy what Link talks about most of the time? That's the real question. Link, can you entertain the stream for a little bit?
Maybe me, brother.
No.
Hi everybody, what's up? I'm just playing Smash Bros with Eloise, and I'm about to destroy her.
About to destroy her?
Yeah, probably.
How are you going to do that?
Get good at that.
You're going to get good. Okay, well.
Mm-hmm.
How much would I be proud of them, Tart Chipmunk? I'm always proud of them. They are wonderful kids. How much? I can't quantify. More than if they made their beds in the morning. Less than if they became multi-millionaire CEOs for some other corporation or for my corporation. That'd be cool. If they took over my company. I'd be super proud of that. I'd be jealous if they made it better. I don't know why. Okay, Link, are you going to keep talking, or are you just going to end right there? Is that all you had to say?
Give me that pretzels.
That's not helping the stream.
I'm the streamer now, so I can answer next time.
Nope, stay away, Link.
No. Give me the dots.
Tell you what, you want dots, I'll tell Mom.
What?
I'll tell Mom.
That what?
If you want dots, I'm not going to stop you from eating them, but I will tell Mom.
Oh well, I'm gonna keep adding.
You do know the rules, so I'm guessing that eliminates any of your treats or whatever.
But Mom is not home. Wait, is Mom home?
It doesn't matter if Mom's home. I will tell her you had Dots pretzels.
Is Mom home? Because Eloise says she's gonna go get a treat for some reason.
I said a snack.
Snack?
Whatever, Eloise, it's plain.
Eloise, you didn't eat enough dinner to have a snack.
Yeah, that's
I know.
actually true.
You can go upstairs and eat more dinner.
Resume it. Just Eloise, please resume. Stop it.
Fine.
You just hit me.
I don't care.
Okay, see, this is what happens, you guys. They go on a sugar high, and then they melt down.
I didn't even have much.
When do I end on this fine day? Probably 8 o'clock. As soon as I decide to end then. I'm not sure. I might go a little long if I'm going to try to set up this ultra hardcore world that we were talking about. Maybe I'll do that on stream.
Win for me.
I just don't know how well it would go.
Win for me.
Can I, here's the other question I didn't ask while people were in here. Can I take, I mean, the block shuffle is closed off anyway. Can I take down block shuffle
Link.
to open up the ultra hardcore world?
I could indeed.
I mean, nobody's going to care,
I don't
right?
care. 'Cause I don't like me sword fighter.
I'm not me sword fighter.
I know. But I don't.
Okay, Tart Chipmunk, whatever works. Build where you want to live in that world. As long as it's not right on top of my castle or on top of somebody else's castle or anywhere you shouldn't
That
build.
might be a fake, but I don't care. I'm going to get it.
I know the rules, and so do I. What does Soccer Dude think? Is Soccer Dude going to play in the ultra hardcore world? Also,
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
does anybody know when Soccer Dude is going to work for me next? That's the real question. When will Soccer Dude work for me again?
He didn't try to go for
It's a real question.
I
Also,
don't care. 'Cause I
will
have
Cheppy
no
be working for me anytime soon?
100%.
Not, just random questions.
I need that, so give it to me.
I think Cheppy disappeared.
What did you do?
That was you.
Oh, I'm being attacked.
What happened? I did
Smash.
that
You're right.
bad.
You're right. It's Smash. Oh my gosh. I'm hurt. I need to eat. I need to run. I need to run and eat.
I liked it in that one, so I couldn't fall.
Best guess is tomorrow.
'Cause I did it. I think I lost.
When tomorrow would be the real question.
See, I told you I did.
Because I think me and Kale Forthland could use all the help we could get at WLA right now. You play Smash competitive? Joker goes burr. I don't know. Is Joker good, Link?
Joker
No.
sucks. Joker's horrible.
Why is Joker horrible?
I don't like him, and he has no good attacks.
He has no good attacks? Not a single one?
No.
They didn't program a single one. Seems like a waste of a character to create an entire character with no good attacks. Also, how is it I keep finding a way to walk both away from home and
What you doing?
further? I'm so confused as to how I get this far away from home. I think I'm walking in a straight line.
No.
Maybe the world's not square. Joker has a gun. His neutral special is called gun and is a gun. Okay. I mean, yeah. Where's Eloise going?
I don't know.
You're done playing? Okay. Have a good night, Eloise. Thanks for playing.
What?
Unless you play father.
But
Unless I
Dad,
play Fall Guys.
Dad, can you please say can check it right now.
No, Link. No.
I wish Overdone was here.
Joker is actually a tier, Link. Joker is the best, I guess.
Whatever.
A tier. All by maybe it's bottom tier.
I'm gonna try Mewtwo.
Couldn't it be bottom tier? All by itself?
No.
No.
I need to say something.
We're waiting.
Joker's not good. Joker's horrible. Piranha Plant could beat Joker. So could Daisy.
Well, there's that streamer's opinion. A tier is super good. A tier is a level, my friend. Like,
So is Lucario and Mewtwo.
a tier of a wedding cake is a layer of wedding cake.
Lucario and Mewtwo are too.
And so is Misto.
We could go to, what is it, tierbuilder.com and make tiers.
No, this is just
A tier is not A tier. Oh, A tier. Like the letter A. I understand. I wonder where that goes. I must be getting close to the ship.
What?
S tier. Okay. So Joker's A tier. I understand. What's Donkey Kong?
Yeah.
And what's Link? Is Link S tier? What's Pikachu? These are things I don't know. I don't know what is what tier in is Pikachu what is Pikachu in Pokemon and what is Pikachu in Smash Brothers? Is Pikachu A tier in Pokemon? Which Link? Young Link. I don't know why.
Young Link's better.
Young Link's better than Old Link? Why is Young Link better than Old Link? It's a wandering traitor. High A tier. So isn't that S tier or G tier, God tier? I don't know.
Dang it.
I'm not stopping you from taking him on. I don't know how he would,
I don't
make
wanna
that happen.
battle you.
There you go. See, he doesn't want to battle. He's afraid.
No, I don't want to battle you.
You're not afraid? Why aren't you afraid? You should
I
be.
don't wanna battle.
You should be. Wait, that's not right. You should be. No, that's still not right. You should be. That was closer, maybe. I don't know.
I don't know what you're talking about, so.
Trying to do my Yoda. You.
Should you be?
A Jedi strength flows from the Force. You should be. That's probably closer. Dun dun dun. Game. Did you win?
No, I accidentally went the wrong way in one. That's what made me lose.
You got beat by Isabel?
No. Technically, yes, but I did it an accident because I accidentally ran the wrong way.
Okay. Again, I still haven't found the ship, and yet I saw a pillar, so I must have been close at one point. I'm going to go back towards that pillar, I think. The ship is invisible, you guys. It's got its cloaking device on tonight. Dun 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 dun. What's Beta streaming tonight? That's the real question. Is he streaming Fall Guys? I think that poor kid's addicted. Man, that wolf's eyes turned red. That looks scary. Does it do that in Bedrock? I don't know that I've ever seen that before. Okay, there's a pillar. I found a pillar. 3, 2. Finish some homework? Some homework? Okay, I was going to say, you're doing your kids' homework? It's a little weird. It is that time of year when kids go back to school and start doing homework once again.
I don't do homework at my school.
Not yet. You will this year, though.
No.
You'll have more homework than you know what to do with. Why? Because you're getting older. Older kids, more homework. It's the way of the world. And just think, Link, you're 2 years away from attending the Math and Science Academy. This school is known for piles and piles and piles of homework.
Are you serious? Because I don't want to go to that school then.
Who says you have a choice?
Me.
It was predetermined before you were born, son, that you would succeed me one day, or succeed me, or, nope, that's not right. Succeed was the right word. You would succeed me as heir to the holy throne of IT technology.
I don't want to have work like you.
You don't want to look like me?
No, work. Don't want to have bad work.
You don't want to have bad work.
I don't want to have work that takes all day.
You don't want, what kind of work?
5-minute work.
You want 5-minute work?
And I get paid $1 million.
$1 million for every 5 minutes? Where's this job? What job has this? I want this job. CEO of Disney? I think you're going to have to work at that. I'm not even sure the CEO makes that much, especially this year.
What's the CEO?
Who's the CEO?
No, what's the CEO?
The guy in charge of Disney. There's also CEOs of other companies too. Chief Executive Officer. It's Silverdown back for his 5-month sub. Congratulations, Silverdown. Thank you for that. Thank you for the 5 months of support.
Silverdown, can we play your game?
They are just that you have them on the edge of their seat, Silverdown. They want to play your game. Depends on what you define as work, huh? True.
Because I don't want to go get Eloise. She should have just stayed down.
He hasn't said yes.
No, but he might say yes.
What do you think makes this game good?
It's fun.
This is true. This might be true, Soccer Dude. Do I consider work? Not really. I feel like I'm near the spawn thingy. Wasn't this like the spawner at one point? I feel like I'm getting warmer. More signs of civilization. I recognize dirt. It's generally a good sign. Dum dum dum. Dum dum dum. Dum dum dum. Dum dum dum. I mean, I like to think Cheppy enjoyed his work. So much so that he didn't consider it work. Otherwise, why would he come back? That's the real question. Get paid vacation. Double paid vacation. Could be. Could be. You did get paid, right, Cheppy? If you're still listening. I don't know if I ever actually asked that question. He's probably gone again. Back to his Minecrafts. So now there's a white pillar, so I'm definitely, like, in range of civilization now. I just don't know where the ship is. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I gotta figure out what those commands are that Cheppy was talking about, though. Oh, I see something else that looks familiar, maybe. I see the ship! I see the ship! I made it! I made it back! Doom do 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 do. Did I see your warp funk? Yes, I did. I did see that Silverdown. We might have to save that for speedrun tomorrow night. Assuming we speedrun tomorrow night. Nobody's been talking about it. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Let's go check on Dadville, shall we? Welcome back, Pit Pit. Dadville still looks like it's in one piece.
I won, Dad.
You won. Good
Yeah,
job.
See? I won. I don't want to do.
You are welcome to play him if you can figure out
I
how.
don't want to play you.
He doesn't want to, apparently. So that might make it
Yeah, I'm
difficult.
going to check something.
But
Going to check if I got the Gonna check if I got his tag, because if I did, I'd be happy.
oh, I do it. Wait, that's not what I meant to do. I'm gonna buy 2.
Records, smash tags, 15.
Gotta eat me my dots pretzels.
Look at, I got Loki, which has a Mew one.
Mm-hmm.
Look at how much I have. I got that guy, and Loki has the Mew thing. Wins 1 against Trent. Wins 1 against Joe. Wins 1 against Joe. 1 Riley. 1 Trevi. 1 Mysterio. 1 Benda Gamer. 5 wins against Gamer.
Yep. You gonna go to the battle
Sorry,
arena
Gamer.
link?
No, I don't want to.
I can't convince him.
I destroyed Ian.
Thanks, God of Gadgets.
I already beat him like
Thanks for
5
stopping by.
times.
I appreciate it.
I
What kind of gadgets do you like there?
I beat my friend Ian like 5 times.
Are you a Florida Gator? I don't know. I'm just asking random questions. Who lives over here?
I have so much.
Some people have started building some houses over here in Dadville. For those of you guys who are interested, this is an open Java server. Anybody is welcome to come live in MCOT. Happy birthday. Congratulations.
Take the L was my first one I ever beat. Second one I ever
Hope
beat
you're
was
enjoying
today.
So you stream serving God of Gadgets for your birthday? Get anything cool for your birthday?
I want to go get Eloise, but I don't want to go get Eloise.
You don't need to go get Eloise.
But I wish that he would just tell me if he got it.
Who got what? If Silverdown finished the game?
Yeah.
Okay, let me tell you about game development. Like, it takes years sometimes to make a good game. Years.
I'm gonna.
Years.
I don't care.
You
but I
might be
just wanna
10
know.
before you get to play the game. 10 years old.
It's only a year.
It's only a year. Just can't teach kids. Just can't teach them. I think I'm going to do it, though. I think this is going to become the ultra-hardcore world right here for people. We're going to put a prize to it. I don't know what the prize is going to be yet. What do you guys want the prize to be? Person who kills the dragon the most. Ultra-hardcore mode. In the month of September. Don't really want anything? Well, that's good. It's good to not want things. Either means you're satisfied. Actually, I mean, you should have goals. Is my worldview. Goals are important. Like, I have a goal that I shouldn't stop streaming daily until I reach partner.
I'm gonna put on one of our amiibos.
It's a horrible goal, but I want it to happen. It probably won't. You're gonna put on one of the amiibos?
Yeah.
Go for it. I don't know why that would matter, but
I don't know how to do it, but
the end and the jungle. Wait, this path has been updated. Ninja's been busy.
Dad, give me an amiibo.
I don't have an amiibo. The end, the jungle. Okay. Got some transportation in MCOT now. I think this might be the end. I like the lantern. Yeah, don't step on things. Not stop streaming every day, Soccer Dude, until I make partner. I think it is a bold goal. I agree. I don't need to make partner for any. I want to be clear. I'm not doing it for financial reasons. I'm not doing it for I want to be a full-time streamer. None of these things. I'm doing it simply because it's a goal. I need a reason to be streaming as much as I stream. Partner is elite and difficult to do, and it says something about my ego. I can't hear you anymore because you took your microphone off. I really can't. I can tell that you're saying things. I can't tell what you're saying. Okay.
How do you do amiibos?
How do you do amiibos? I don't know.
It says I don't have any
There aren't any controllers. Oh, you need a regular Joy-Con. You need 2 regular Joy-Cons.
I got that.
Okay, let's see. Where... I don't know how to do this. How do I not know how to do this? I'm a Minecraft player. Is that how you make a bed? I made a bed. Okay. It's 1 bed. We need more beds. Lots and lots of beds. Yep, he's getting 1 Dragon Master. We figured it out. Yoshi! 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 You know what? I feel like that one needs more than 1 bed. I don't know why. A little small house for somebody. We'll make another farmer, too, while we're at it. So, Strawberry, what have you been working on lately besides taking down obsidian towers? Lucario is a Pokemon. That is correct. Link thinks he's the best Pokemon. I don't know if that's true or not. Maybe I'll put a bed here, too. 2 beds. Maybe I'll put a 3rd bed in this one. It says it's the storage house, but... Lucario is your favorite? Or Link is your favorite? I'm a big fan of Pikachu. Pika! Pika Pika! Pikachu! Now I'm shaking. I feel like the air conditioner just kicked on. I need... Do we have a snow? We must have a snow biome somewhere. I need snowballs. And snow. At some point. Been working on Silvertown a bunch and working on your house at... Nice. I feel like they need a little plant. Let's put a poppy there. Can we do that? Nope. Okay, never mind. Okay. Let's continue digging. Because digging is entertaining. Did I bring any cobble with me? I didn't bring any cobble, though. That's a bummer. Dirt houses don't sound like a good idea. But we can put some dirt down. Should probably feed some villagers some Dots pretzels too while I'm at it. Dun 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 dun. Link, we gotta get you a story game you can play. Would be a good story game for Link, you guys. Something that he can beat. And we can watch the story unfold on the Switch. It's gotta be for the Switch. You just leave. They just level up as they play more. You don't play as the amiibo. The amiibo is itself a player. Does that make sense? It's something you play against. It's not something you play as. You just make it one of the characters. Okay, go back to the battle screen.
Wait.
Yep.
What do you named my peach?
No contest. Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild? I don't know if Link could do that. short hike, maybe. Okay, so now where you selected, no, go into Smash like normal. Yep, regular Smash. Go ahead, keep going. On the computer, on the character selection, get to the character selection screen. Okay, now you see, go to the where it says CPU. Down in the bottom right. Click on where it says CPU. Change it again. Oh, right there. Now, scan the amiibo. Before sending amiibo into battle, you must first register. So that one's not been registered.
What? I registered it though.
Try.
How do I save it?
Why are you getting so frustrated? You getting tired over there? It's not that big of a deal. I'll tell you how. Go back. Go back to the amiibos.
I'm also frustrated that you won't get me Min.
You're frustrated I won't buy you Min Min? I'm horrible, Dad. Okay, so touch the amiibo that you're trying to make happen. Peach.
I'm gonna do Yoshi. I already named her.
Okay. You named her Link?
No, Fruit. I named
Fruit, I see that. Okay. So then, go to, I think send on a journey? Wait. What's Smash? It might just be Smash right there. Hit B. We don't want to do that one.
It says you can save.
Yep. Yeah, no, and when you get out of this mode, it'll save back to the character. So there, now you can play against Peach.
But I'm playing as Peach.
No, you're not. You're the character on the right. See how it says P2 down at the bottom? Yep. So see if you can beat Peach. Okay, back to whatever it is I'm doing. It would be interesting. I don't know that Link could beat Breath of the Wild. I feel like it might be a little too hard for him. Also, why is this guy trapped here? Guess I answered that question.
She leveled up. She leveled up.
Yep, she'll get harder the more you fight her. You guys fight amiibos?
So now I can just scan her when I go?
I think so. I don't do that, what you're doing all that often. Has he beaten Odyssey? I believe he has beaten Odyssey. Haven't you, Link? He doesn't have his microphone on anymore, so he can't tell what he's saying. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he beat Odyssey. But it might have been... When you beat Odyssey, Link, didn't you do it in whatever mode it was?
No,
Assist mode?
I didn't do that.
No?
No.
If I leave the world...
I also beat Pokemon
If you leave the world, I
Sword.
will follow? Okay, I'll leave the world. I don't know why you want me to leave the world. I left. I'm going to go back. It's a weird thing to follow for. But if that's what you enjoy watching, you know, all the more power to you, Doc. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Appreciate it. Dun, dun, dun. Cute, 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 cute. That was good timing. I said out of my way to that villager.
No, I said my guy,
Ooh, there's more. There's more in here. Prime quality content. I agree. There's nothing like watching people leave games, right, soccer dude? How you doing, by the way? How's school going? Is it all distance learning at this point, except for the lab stuff? Okay, I need to make a chest, and I need to start storing some more stuff. Namely, everything in my inventory right now, because I don't need any of it. So I feel like this guy deserves to have some storage. And we're going to bring... What are we going to bring with us? Let's bring...
I guess she got to level 5.
Lucario wins!
Lucario's the best Pokemon.
2 DL courses and 1 in person. How's the homework?
Dad?
Yes, Lincoln.
So how can I do it again now?
You just fight it again.
Yes. No, but how can I go back to the main menu and do it?
Well, say put away. So look, it's level 7 now. So hit plus to put away.
I am hitting plus, but it doesn't... Oh.
Why don't you go click on it? There you go. Now, scan it again. Writing complete. Please remove the amiibo.
What?
Interesting, soccer dude.
Dad, what do I do? Oh,
Now go back and start a new game.
so I'll check. Let me see.
I feel like I need more jobs for these dudes, but maybe I'm crazy. Well, that's good. Are you enjoying it? Is it fun? Is it fun stuff to learn?
Okay, I'm battling fruit again.
And here I am back in that village that... Oh, wait. Is this the...
Hey, why am I black?
Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I should have slept it. Oh, that would have been the end. Oh, see, now I'm so far from home again. Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to interconnect every single village in this game. Where's the bell? The bell has been stolen, I think. Somebody steal this village's bell, or is there a different spot where the bell is? I'm just going to make a giant underground tunnel system. It's far more interesting than social studies. Okay. And here I thought social studies was one of the better courses. Maybe. Ah, there's a bell. Okay. So I always build the tunnel near the bell. That way I can find it back. Should have brought a shovel. Also, I need to make sure I'm heading in the right direction. So that's negative that. Okay. You despise it with all of your being? Do you believe that it is nothing more than a way to influence young minds into believing what society deems socially acceptable? Or do you just not enjoy history? Or... I don't know. Is it the papers? Do you hate writing papers? It could be that you just hate papers.
I
you
hate writing.
You hate writing? You used to love writing, Link.
Well, I kind of like it, but I also don't.
Okay, what is the reason you don't like it?
I never liked writing.
Okay.
I've always liked drawing.
You always like drawing. Because drawing is more fun than writing. Telling a story with pictures is more fun. Sure. Maybe. I guess I'll get cobble this way. This will work. I'm going to get a lot of free money, too.
Level
If you guys
9.
want to join us, we are
Fruit?
currently on emcot,
Fruit is level
emcot.world.
9.
It's free. It's fun.
I'm destroying fruit, but fruit is still level 9, so that's good.
Did they cover the wars?
I named
Soccer dude?
my peach amiibo fruit.
I was like in parts of high, so there were different segments of so social studies in my mind is like this catch-all phrase for a lot of different kind of areas. So one part of it is history, and history is like
I'm the pro. Lucario's the best.
you know some of it is really dry stuff like learning. I mean I don't know. I like learning about like
I destroyed
the major wars and how the country was formed, like the Revolutionary War and those things interest me greatly. Not as much as it Probably some people.
What?
Like, I'm not one of these people that, wants to read every little thing about wars.
I don't know.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
What do I do? What do I do? I just lost Peach, I think.
What do you mean you lost Peach?
Made a mistake.
Did you back out without saving?
Yes.
Yeah, you always got to put her away, otherwise it won't save.
So I just got rid of her again?
No. You didn't get rid of her. You just won't get... The levels probably didn't save.
Oh,
So
yeah.
it's still level 7. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. But, like, then there's the economics side of it. And I enjoy economics, too, but... I don't know. In fact, now that I say that, I enjoy it a
Gotta
lot.
do another amoeba. Yoshi.
But then there's things like learning about... I don't know. Political parties. And while that is a part of history and like has a huge impact on our society, I don't know. It's not that interesting. I don't know. Maybe I don't like social studies.
Dad, it doesn't work. It says it's you now.
What do you mean?
It's on my account, but it says it's you. And you named it Ju Yoshi.
Okay.
But I don't want it to be you, and I don't want the name to be Ju Yoshi on my account.
But that it doesn't matter. So the account. So Lincoln, the amiibos aren't specific to the account. The amiibos are what the amiibos are. That was my Yoshi. I named it.
Well, I'm changing it.
You're changing my Yoshi?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. I don't care. I feel like it just got darker in here. Am I crazy?
Dino.
Did it just get darker in here?
Yeah.
The light must have burned out.
Dino.
That was weird. Either that or the sun went out. Yeah, I think a bulb burned out, which is weird because that's an LED bulb. Oh yeah, it's flickering. I can see it. Something must have broke. Maybe it's not an LED bulb. No, it's got to be an LED. You want to hear some bad news I got today, guys?
Yeah.
My solar panel interconnect application was denied for some reason, and I don't know why yet.
I'm going to do Mario.
It's made me mad. You're going to reprogram my Mario now, too?
Yeah.
You do realize these things are mine, right?
Except this one.
Except that one. That one's yours. You can do whatever you want with that one. Yeah, not the solar panels. Exactly, soccer dude. So, I don't know. It may mean that I don't get solar panels. I don't know. Which would be really unfortunate because we basically like went through all this painful stuff regarding our mortgage simply so we could get solar panels, and now we may not be able to get the solar panels because the application, for whatever reason,
Got Mario.
may be denied. I don't know. I'm hoping it just means that they got to make some sort of modification to the plan. Like, I'm betting Excel Energy looked at it and was like, you can't put one solar panel right here, so we're going to deny your application. That's the thing, soccer dude. We don't know. We don't know why it was denied.
I'm just changing the owner, don't worry.
And we haven't actually heard through the company yet about what that means for us. So we're still waiting to hear that.
Dad, can you get me more amiibos?
No. Someday I'll get you infinite amiibos. Probably next February,
Why?
because I think that's when they'll show up.
Infinite
Did you miss anything
amiibos?
good? I don't know. Lincoln is playing with amiibos. Dad is talking about how his solar panel interconnect application got declined for some reason.
Now, let's battle.
I got home.
Super Mario, and he's level 41, so this might be hard.
I got home, back to the ship, and then I promptly got lost again. So nothing new. Let's
This
see.
might be a hard because yours is level 41.
Mine's level 41.
Yeah.
Did you rename it?
No.
Good.
I only changed the owner.
Yeah, I think I let the amiibo fight the amiibo at some point.
How do you do that?
I have to get like another amiibo and have it fight each other. I don't remember. I don't remember who I had fight. I don't know why I was leveling the amiibo. It didn't seem that important. I don't know. Do you guys collect amiibos? Ninja Weasel, do you collect amiibos? I feel like you would be somebody that would collect amiibos. I don't know why. I just feel like you would. Like you'd be part of some like monthly amiibo subscription program that would send you amiibos on a monthly basis.
We have another amiibo upstairs.
Yeah, we have a few.
Get them then.
No.
Please?
Nope.
Where are they? I'll get them.
They're not yours.
I know.
Tried once with Skylanders, but got burned out. So, you know, you're not wrong. We've got, we don't have Skylanders, but we have, the Marvel Disney, ones. It was for the Wii, and I don't know if they ever made the equivalent for the, actually, I think it was for more than the Wii. I think it was for the Wii U. Actually, we had it for the Wii U. Wii U.
Gotta train up other guys that aren't like level
I think PlayStation
41.
and Xbox. Smash and MCOT. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Not Mario.
Dad, how do you get them to battle? Because I do have 2 right here.
So activate one player to, and now click on your name down there. Switch it to FP. Scan something.
But I don't have any high level.
Hey, Sonic Master, welcome to MCOT.
My highest level one is Peach, so...
Yeah, what is it called? Is it like Infinity? Is that what it is? Infinity?
I'm gonna just watch some battles.
I feel like it's Disney Infinity. And that was actually a pretty cool thing when I, like, for the very brief period I play it. But I just couldn't bring myself to collect all the little amiibos. I just couldn't do it. Now, but amiibos work with multiple, like a ton of games, and they have purposes besides just looking cool, which it was all cool until I found out I could like duplicate them using a card reader and like $15 worth of stuff. So like I could just make my own amiibos at my heart's content. And you know how I didn't even think to look into doing something like that until a cereal box was an amiibo. I don't know if you like. It's the cheapest amiibo I ever bought. What cereal was it? It was like Super Mario Fruit Loops or something like that. Like it wasn't Fruit Loops, but it was some Super Nintendo Fruit Loops that was out like a year ago. And they might still exist, but they would literally put an amiibo on the box, and it would just be taped to the inside of the box, and it'd be like, scan the box here. Yeah? Did you get hit by the hurricane, not Mario? So yeah, no, it's just it was interesting. So I still have that amiibo. In fact, I tore out the cardboard, I cut it out, where is it? I keep it in my briefcase.
Give it to me. I want to see what it is.
It's not a character.
What is it?
It's like a status amiibo. So it's not a fancy amiibo, but it is an amiibo, and like in Breath of the Wild, it'll still give you food. And in some other games, it still does things too. Detailed, delicious amiibo. Yeah, Super Mario cereal. Yeah, it's that one right there. Exactly. That is exactly what it is. I bought the cereal. It was like a $2 amiibo. Oh yeah, I use a briefcase now all the time.
Dad,
Holds my laptop, my tools.
What other amiibos do you have?
I'm weird. It's not a hard briefcase. It's a soft computer bag. It's a computer bag.
What other amiibos do you have that you don't let me use?
Missouri's getting hit by the hurricane, not Mario, just not to the same way. What other amiibos do I not let you use?
Yeah.
I've got a gold and silver Mario that are new in box. That
Can you put
no,
them here?
no, I'm not gonna let you open
do
them.
Do you have other ones?
The whole point is they're new in box.
Well, do you have other ones that aren't the same guy?
I do.
Can I have him to use?
Maybe if you do what Mom asks you to do.
What?
I don't know what is. Maybe instead of a Lego set, you can have an amiibo.
No!
You want the Lego set?
Yeah. That would not be fair trade.
Would not be a fair trade. I think it'd be perfectly fair.
I wouldn't.
You know what? I should be digging at diamond depth. Why am I not at diamond depth? Because I'm a loser. I don't know how to play Minecraft. I'm going to dig a tunnel. Let's dig it where it counts. By the former hurricane. Yeah, you were hit by a tropical storm. That's what it was. No more Pokemon packs? No, actually, get this.
What?
Get this. Link was talking about selling his Pokemon cards the other day.
No, I was seeing how much they were worth. I would never sell my Pokemon cards unless I would, but I probably wouldn't.
What do amiibos do? The amiibos themselves don't really do much. They are nothing more than a near-field microchip for the most part. They can be cloned and reproduced if you have the right hardware. And in fact, I don't know if Kale Forthwind, if we were talking about it in a public chat, but there's a device called a flipper that's coming out early next year that a bunch of us kickstarted, because it looked pretty cool. And I'm betting one of the things it will be able to do is clone amiibos, which is going to be hilarious. They basically unlock things in games. It's another way for Nintendo to make money off of you. But it's one of my preferred ways for Nintendo to make money off of me. So I'm okay with it. I'm going to break this pickaxe. I don't really want to do that. And they look cool on a shelf. That's the other thing they do. 34 hours to go? Until what?
Work.
What
Hey,
happens in 34 hours?
Dad, could I put my Mario on
Is that one
online to battle? To battle online?
Oh, the Kickstarter for the flipper? Yeah.
Dad, I'm gonna put my Mario online to battle.
Okay.
That might work.
I don't know.
Oh, Yoshi is actually beating. Yoshi is doing pretty good, and he's lower than Fruit, so. I'm gonna put Mario on.
You're going to put Mario on?
Yeah.
Get all the amiibos fighting one another? Oh, yeah.
I only have 3 amiibos.
It's kind of fun to watch them go through this one. Like, I wouldn't. I'm not a huge fan of Kickstarters.
Dad, can you get him a Lucario amiibo?
I don't know. I'm guessing they probably made one at some point because he's a character in Smash, so there's probably at least one somewhere.
So I have a special Lucario.
Link doesn't seem to want to accept challenges tonight for whatever that's worth.
I'm in the mood to just watching them battle.
What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So the flipper, I don't know. On paper, it looks like a really cool device, but I think the part that I'm enjoying more than anything is they've been very transparent about what they're actually building. And so you're watching the development of it as it unfolds, too, which that alone is almost worth the price of the flipper to me, just because I like to see what they're using. I mean, in theory, the entire thing's open source, so you could build your own when all is said and done.
Dino's already level 5 and Fruit's already level 12. 13.
But Ninja, I don't know. Cheppy's probably getting one. He was talking about joining up with some people to buy some. You might want to talk to him. I don't know if they did or not. Kale Forthwind I know got one. We're all addicts. We all want to get in trouble. Because that's exactly what's going to happen with this thing. One of us is going to get in trouble with it at some point.
Why?
Because it allows you to do things you shouldn't do.
What does it allow you to do?
Open doors.
That makes no sense. But, okay. Because we can always open doors.
No, you can't.
Okay. Mario's... Oh.
This is true. It's a
no,
world that I know oh too well, but
up,
I never
Yoshi?
talk about. Hey, Lolo. How's it going?
Hey,
Did you
Dad,
recover
how's
after
it?
last night's stream viewing? I'm not saying that you really had all that much to recover from. I'm just, you were up pretty late with us last night, relatively speaking.
Now, let's win.
It was a great stream, though. Had a lot of fun. A lot of fun playing Fall Guys last night. For those of you that missed it. We played till 1 in the morning. About a 4-hour stream. It's pretty sweet.
Okay,
Pretty sweet.
Mario, let's put you onto online battle.
You always do? That's why you're here again? Oh, that's good. I know, Ninja. I was scheduled to go till 11, but I couldn't stop. I couldn't stop myself. And then I had programming and work to do after that, so I worked another 2 hours after that. Till I fell asleep. And I woke up and regretted waking up and wanted to go back to bed, but soccer dude wasn't working today, so I had to go to work. Lolo did stay up late. We did get a win, though. That was huge for me. It was absolutely huge for me to have gotten a win. We did not get Essie a win, though, which was the failure of the evening.
Okay, how do I do online mode?
Not Essie. Essie wasn't the failure. The failure was our team's failure to get Essie a win. Yeah, I got a crown. It was fun, too. It was on the jumping one, where you have to jump over the... I think. I also missed 2 near wins. Yes, poor Essie. It was depressing. It was sad. We wanted Essie to get a crown. Okay, where are we going? Back down into the mines. The mines of Moria. Okay, maybe not. So, Ninja Weasel, do we do this? Do I set up an ultra hardcore server, set up a prize, person who kills the dragon the most, whether they live or die? The person who kills the dragon the most in the month of September wins something, and I'll come up with what that something is. Should we do it? Should we make that the thing? They need I don't agree with that, Ninja. I don't agree with that they need to survive. Because here's the thing. If they if somebody gets like 30 dragon kills and then dies to a baby zombie, and like the closest person behind them gets like 1 dragon kill, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know that they need to survive. I really don't. I saw that you were grabbed, then crowned, and it still said you were eliminated. I had one where I was on the crown and was eliminated last night. That was the sad one of the night. That was the really sad one of the night.
What was that?
Maybe death gives a penalty, but then that's not ultra hardcore. Once you die, you die.
Dad, what was that?
We'll set up a in-game counter, and so this is the thing, right? Like, we'll just set up, and not only that, it would incentivize not going after the dragon if we didn't allow somebody to die, right? Because once you had a dragon kill, the best solution would be to wait until somebody, or once you had 2 dragon kills, the best solution to wait at that point is to not play again until somebody else got 1 dragon kill. It might be. If nobody kills the dragon, then nobody wins. I'm putting that out there too.
Let's see.
We found water. I don't want water. Water is not something I want to be seeing. Found more water. Now I'm being attacked. We can go under the water. Link, you have money. You can buy amiibos with your money. Dad's not just buying you amiibos for the fun of it. You can do chores. You can earn some amiibos. That's the way the world works. You gotta work. So ultra hardcore normally means no natural regen. Yes, exactly. It would be an ultra hardcore server, no natural regen. Yes, that is correct. Can you come do chores? You want some? Mom put some sort of offer on the table for like building Legos. I don't know. I don't remember what the prize was or how it worked. But I'm not a big fan of that idea. I don't think people should get paid to build Legos or sort them. I found lava. So, I mean, we haven't come to an agreement though. We got to come to an agreement. Do we or do we not allow people to die?
I have a question for Silver Down.
It would not be ultra hardcore if you're allowed to respawn. So no, it'd be a month-long tournament.
Hey, Silver Down.
I don't know that Silverdown is still here.
Well, I just wanted to know if you can tell us how much, if you've worked on the game.
I can answer that question. I can guarantee you Silverdown has worked on the game.
Well, can you ask him if we can try playing on it?
You'll pay in food? Well, that's something.
Can you ask him, or, yeah, him, if he has, done any, work, and if we can try?
You just did. If he's here. I don't know if he's here.
You can always...
He might be watching somebody else. He might be watching a better streamer out there.
But you're the best streamer out there.
Oh, good point. Thanks for inflating my ego, Link.
Uh-huh. Anyway, Super Mario is battling somebody, so I have to wait. And then I gotta watch the...
You think it should be like a 1 week tournament, not Mario? I could see doing 1 week. You're not streaming? That's true.
I'm happy that you got him all the way to level 42.
Why are you happy about that?
Because he might win some battles that way.
He might.
He's in a battle right now.
Pizza or burgers or Chipotle, that's true. Soccer Dude, are you wanting me to pay in some other food? Is that why you haven't been showing up to work?
Can you do a battle royale? So
Although I haven't been buying food lately, so that might be part of it.
Mario? Dad.
What?
Can you do a battle? Oh wait, never mind.
I bet Soccer Dude wants more food selection though. That's as an employee, I can understand that. Mostly because it's about delivery. He is working on the game, Link. That's all you need to know. It's not ready to be played yet.
You're sure?
I'm sure. I just read what he said in chat. Would you like me to read it verbatim so you can try to interpret?
Sure.
Okay, ready? Here we go.
Is.
I am here working on fixing some errors with the forest, which I fixed. So there's a forest in the game, Link.
Yeah, I know.
When is stream ending? Soon. If we're gonna play it on stream again, Silverdown, I'd like you let me know when you want that to happen, and we'll make it like a majority of the stream. That way, there's time, and the kids can play it too, and we can have some real fun with it. Your house in the Season 3 world is done. Congrats, Strawberry. Do you want me to come check it out real quick? No? My inventory is full. Just if you die, you'd miss out a month of fun. Yes, except no, because you still have MCOT too. I mean, there's that. That's the other side of it too. Like, even if you miss, I mean, you just wouldn't be on the ultra hardcore. That's the whole point. And let's be honest, the only person that's gonna die day one is me. Like, that's what's going to happen. Because I can't even beat the dragon. That's the, I don't know. Week or month? I think month.
Dad, is the highest level you can get level 50?
You're gonna eat, you will AFK, but I'm leaving my stream running if that counts. Okay. Maybe Penguin as well. What about Penguin? I'm so confused. We have like 8 different threads of conversation going. I've lost track. What did Soccer Dude say? I have no complaints about pizza or burgers. Oh, okay. Penguin has complaints about the pizza. Maybe Penguin's coming to work because I don't offer food anymore. Maybe the food was making her feel uncomfortable. I don't know. It's possible. I don't ask questions. I never do. I expect people to tell me what they want to tell me. And when they don't tell me, then I don't know things. Maybe I should ask things. Just use reply. I don't think I have reply.
Dad, can you please do a battle royale so I don't get bored out of my skull waiting for Super Mario to be done battling?
You can't even see the battle royale. Why would you need me to do a battle royale?
Walk over there.
Don't walk over here.
Please.
I will do a battle royale. Oh no, I won't, because the button still doesn't work. I should fix that.
Can you do another thing?
We got Culver's at work. It only took some convincing.
Can you do basketball?
You got Culver's at work?
Can you do basketball though?
Wait, I'm confused. I gave you Culver's?
Can you do basketball, Dad?
When did I give you Culver's? No, we're not doing basketball. I can't stop people on stream from doing basketball, but I can't. No food from Justin during COVID makes sense. Yes. So here's the thing, guys. Guys, all my employees who are currently watching right now.
Someone redeem basketball.
Here's the thing. I stopped buying food because of LXG Egg. I'd just like to put that out there. It's all LXG Egg. If you want to know why I haven't been buying food this summer, LXG Egg. Just right there. The blame can be 100% hers. It is 100% LXG Egg's fault. I'm just saying it. Love me, be mad at her. Okay, there we go. Now everybody understands what's really going on. No, I'm playing. I'm being safe. Buying food requires exposure to things, no matter how you look at it. And I'm trying to keep the exposure to a minimum to keep both you and me safe. 6 bags of dots, maybe.
Why are you leveled up?
That's what Ninja Weasel heard? Okay, yeah. But when can we start building Legos? I'll mix it up. You want to build Legos on stream?
I want to build Legos on stream.
Link wants to build Legos. Do you guys want Link to build Legos on stream? What happens if an employee buys food for everybody? Could we get reimbursed for that? I don't know. I'd have to think about that. Maybe I'm just not feeling generous this year. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe I've lost the generosity bone. Maybe Cheppy had like some way of like getting me to buy food. Remember Ninja Weasel back here? This is how things have changed. Back in the day, I would buy Ninja Weasel, Papa John's, or Minsley would buy Papa John's. One of us would buy it. That goes way back. This thing of buying food for people, that goes way back. Way back. I'm just saying. I don't know why we're all talking about this, guys. I don't know what I'm doing. I need a pickaxe. You could never have too many pickaxes. It is a tradition. I need to buy more food for people. It's true. More food. And this is the other thing too. We're like lately we haven't all been working together like ever, which is the other reason I tend to like to buy food is when we're all working together. But we haven't been doing that either. Guys, life is done better together. It's true. What is Nightbot doing? Chickens, Jones, soft pretzels, the ones in crafts in your Discord. I made them again. It's the best meal I can eat. Chicken, Jones, and soft pretzels. Wait, what? I'm gonna go look at Discord. I don't know how to use Discord. Where do I look?
Dad, I wish you had other amiibos.
What is this? What is in... I'm going to have to look at this later. Check
Let's
it out.
train
My new channel.
Mario.
Hype it up. Cool. That's
Mario
streams.
beat his last player he was battling.
400 plus FPS because it has sodium in the mod list installed. Interesting.
This, Mario.
I don't see where you posted whatever you posted. Is it in general? It might be. When you have a sword... So, nope, I'm lost. Going back to work. And by work, I mean mining. Gotta
Mario's
dig.
battling in level 9 CPU.
Except I have no idea where the ship is or if I'm going in the right direction. I just want diamonds. Oh, I was literally about to say I just want diamonds, and they're right here. Yes. Now, if only I had a fortune pickaxe. Can you buy? Does anybody sell fortune? It's in food and crafts. Well, that would make sense. Did I look in food and crafts? Let me go look in food and crafts. Scrolling down. Food and crafts. Here. Oh, look at that. Pretzels and dip. But those aren't Dots pretzels.
Soft
Still looks good, though.
Soft
Also,
pretzels
that
are
looks like a
better
very
than
lovely
Dots
table that you
pretzels.
have there.
Soft,
And wicker basket.
soft pretzels are better than Dots pretzels.
It might not be wicker. I don't know how you tell wicker from not wicker. So If I'm wrong about the basket, I apologize.
I don't even know what wicker means.
It's a type of, I think it's a type of wood. I don't really know. Is wicker a type of wood? What will Cheppy do? No, I'm really confused. Oof, Nightbot, Battle Royale. It's in food and crafts. Nobody yet. Cheppy probably will. Nobody yet. What happens if an employee buys food for... Could we get... I'm so confused. We did used to rig the game a little bit, Soccer Dude. I will say this. I did used to have one of the employees buy the food, and then I would reimburse them. And there was a reason for that. But that was complicated. And I don't do that anymore. It's not worth the headache. If the IRS wants to get mad at me about how I spend money on food, they can get mad at me. Plus, I know how to expense it properly now, so it's kind of a non-issue. I can buy food. It's safe. I just have to, do it at 50%. Oh, you were talking about the Battle Royale you won? I didn't know what we were talking about. I lost track. New version is uploaded to the same place. Okay. Good to know, Silverdome.
Mario's training up.
Is it, how long of a game is it at this point, would you say? Is it an hour long? Is it 2 hours long? Is it 15 minutes long? Knowing what I know about how fast I can get to the town, I feel, or leave the town. I feel I could leave the town unless you change something in, 5 minutes. How much more gameplay is there at this point? Should I continue to wait? I feel like I should continue to wait. But maybe not. More diamonds! The diamond luck has begun. I kept my diamonds, right? Yep, okay.
Guess they level up every time after battles.
Digging up those diamonds.
Mario's training up for some more online battles tomorrow. Because you can only do one journey a day.
I redid a bunch of stuff. It's maybe 10 to 15 minutes of gameplay, but you can fight bandits in the forest all you want. Okay. I think I'm going to wait a little bit longer then, if that's okay, Silverdown, before we go through that. And I'll make sure Eloise is here. And I'll have a plan of attack.
I'll go get Eloise.
No, Link, I'm specifically saying that I don't want to play yet. You're not listening to me.
Okay, I'll get her after this battle.
No, not tonight is what I'm saying. Do you not understand me? Because do you know what time it is, Lincoln? Do you know what time it is, my son?
Because Mario's in a battle.
Everything the light touches is your kingdom. That was horrible. Everything the light touches is your kingdom.
That was even horrible.
I thought that was better. Wasn't it? Wasn't that more James Earl Jones the second time? It was like me trying to do Mufasa. It's not Friday. It's Thursday. It's not speedrun night. Except it is speedrun night, work-wise. Gotta work like crazy. Gotta work fast tonight. Soccer Dude, if you are working tomorrow, we're at W. We're at the big W. The win. Or the win. At least Caleb Worthwin is, starting at 9 a.m. I will be there a little later, because I've got to deal with another school first. Again, and again, and again. Boom. Boom. Okay. Also, one must wear a mask whenever you are in the building. Just letting you know.
I feel like you should be able to do more than one online battles a day.
Why is that?
Because it would be funner that way.
Why don't you fight your amiibo? I bet it would learn more if it fought you.
But I would lose.
Why? Your amiibo's better than you?
No, but it's kind of. But it's level 41.
Okay. So?
Super strong.
How do you know?
Because it's easy to see.
Okay. Okay. So now I can make a diamond pickaxe again.
I'm having it fight hard opponents.
But not like that. That's how it learns. You bet an amiibo could go to bed on time? You might be right. There, I got a new diamond pickaxe out of all of this. This was pretty much worth it. I should probably take some of my cobble with me. I'll leave the diorite in case anybody wants to steal it. I'll leave the andesite and the granite.
Mario lost, even though it wasn't a sudden death.
And just for the sake of it, there's the cords. So if you're in the market for, I don't know, maybe, what is that, 40, 80, about $120 there. Not American. Just thought I'd let you know. Okay, I've got everything I want here. Now I need to get home, but I don't think that's going to happen tonight. I don't think. Maybe. I don't even know where I am. Where am I? 200. Where's the ship? Did we ever figure out where the ship was? The ship left. It's been destroyed. If you turn on reduce debug, is there reduce debug? Where's that setting? I didn't know there was reduce debug. Experiments have concluded. Oh no. I didn't get that message. I got left behind. My experiments are still being conducted. Primarily on villagers in the end. It's in the pause menu. Interesting. Might have to check that out. I'm okay with full debug, though. You know why? Because then you get to see how good my computer is. Hey, I'm in a ravine. And I'm out of torches again.
Super Mario's level 46.
Oh, I'm being shot at. It's an underground ravine, of all things. I'm gonna try to sneak out of here. Use this as a quick way up. Oh, that's why Summer of Minecraft ended? Oh, Ninja Weasel. You ended it because of that? Okay, let's check this, guys. So, again, didn't I ask this question earlier? Ninja, what are you streaming on Monday? Do we know?
Seconds left. So.
Okay, here we go. Boom. You don't know? It will be a surprise if my experiments in real life come to an end. You have experiments in real life? No, it's Thursday. Minecraft doesn't... What experiments do you have going on in real life? Are you conducting experiments on me? Did I sign a consent form? By the way, by watching, my brain just went into a loop there.
Mario versus
By watching my stream, you are agreeing to being a part of all the experiments I may or may not be conducting on you. And by the way, Dot's Pretzels, the pride of Dakota. These North Dakota original pretzels are originally seasoned, and they are delicious. Eat them. They will change your view on pretzels for life. The next time you're in the grocery store, check out Dot's Pretzels. This was an experiment done by Dad, not an advertisement. He's turning weasels to ninjas. Oh, no. I've always been worried about Weasel. You should have named your city Weaselton. That'd be Frozen. You'd have a Frozen reference. I'm just saying. Weaselton. It's a Weaselton. You did tech. Okay, you're not wrong. You just used the more scientific name for weasels. I understand.
What are the more scientific name for weasels?
Mustolololon. Okay, let's keep going. So Lolo, what should I talk about now? I'm calling you out. What should I talk about, Lolo? What would be fun? What did you learn last night while watching stream that you want to know more about? Or should we have a debate? I don't know what on. Classic games, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, guys. Well, here's the deal. This has been a really long week for me. And if I can get to bed,
Mewtwo.
if I can get to bed tonight before 3 a.m., it would be an improvement on my life. It really would be. I got a long day at work tomorrow. But, you know, we'll be back tomorrow. Probably to speedrun or play Fall Guys. Or speedrun and play Fall Guys. Or maybe we'll play Minecraft. Or maybe I will announce the official rules for my new Minecraft tournament.
I'm not watching it.
Or Ninja Weasel's new Minecraft tournament. I'll call it Ninja Weasel's
I'm on my custom stage.
Minecraft tournament, but I'll be the person behind it. It'll be really weird. Speedrunning Fall Guys, exactly. Every episode, every game of of Fall Guys is a speedrun game. Every game. That's what I do. Don't you speedrun Fall Guys when you play? Redemption for game of Fall Guys? Are you saying, Soccer Dude, that you need this game? You know, I know a good way to earn money so you can buy games. I know a really good way. Works for you. And you alone. Just saying. Yep. See you later, Strawberry. I think the question is, who are we raiding tonight? You don't have a good way to make money? Oh. I thought you did. I bet you can make enough money to earn Fall Guys, you know, in 2 hours tomorrow. Pretty sure. Just saying. Probably could. Oh, you don't want Fall Guys. Interesting. Do a game giveaway. Giving away copies of Fall Guys all night, every night. Are you still playing Monster Hunter, by the way? I should ask that question. Like regularly? Is that still your game at the moment? You want in the 2 hours of work for Fall Guys? I might be able to hook you up, man. Also, I lost the ship. Anybody know what happened to it? And the funny part is, once I get to the ship, I won't want to be in the ship anymore. It's kind of this vicious cycle. I keep going to and from the ship, but it's not where I really want to be. Oh man, now I'm stuck.
Mario's battling level 9, guys. And it's the highest level you can go.
Oh, it's nighttime. I just realized I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. Why am I-
Mario's destroying Toon Link.
Can't shoot me if I'm underwater. The daily stuff that you'll never use. I'm trying to remember. World of Warcraft was the game where I did that. Where, like, I'd collect all sorts of stuff, like, every single day. And now I barely ever log in. Actually, more accurately, I can't remember the last time I logged in. I should maybe log in.
Yeah, you should try it. I want to see you play it.
Maybe I should get Lincoln playing World of Warcraft. That would be horrible if I did that to my kid.
What does it do?
It's just a game.
I don't
Can you imagine Link with all of his love of collecting things and leveling things
I like evolving.
and evolving things? Like, can you imagine? He would never stop. He would be playing WoW the rest of his life. I might have to try this. I have like 8 copies of World of Warcraft that I could give him, so I might have to try this. Also, I found another village, and I think I'm gonna sleep here.
Go, Mario.
And then I'll resume my mission in the morning. Oh no. I'm in a village and I'm not safe. This is not cool. This is a not cool village. Okay, go up, go up, go up. The zombies can't follow you if you go up. At least that's what I want to believe. Seriously, where do these people live? And where are their beds? I should eat. Weekly bounties. Let's try going up here. Nope. That led nowhere. There's got to be more houses around here. Where are they? Are they way over there? Did I go the wrong way? I went the wrong way, didn't I? To find houses. They're all over here. And this is why I'm dying. Can't land in water. There's a bed. Oh, and just when somebody shows up on the server. Maybe they're not in the wild. No, they're in the wild. It's okay, though. Okay, so I think that's where we're going to end this stream, you guys. Thank you all for watching. Don't leave yet, though. Stick around for the channel point rewards. We'll get some better channel point stuff going here. Let's figure out who we're going to raid tonight. And, you know, Strawberry was really kind of like suggesting I raid Strawberry. So, you know, maybe we'll raid Strawberry so that Strawberry can make affiliate and then Strawberry can have a city. So, with that, have a good night, you guys. Say hi to Strawberry for me. Help Strawberry become an affiliate.
Mario
Lurk there for a little bit.
versus
And with that, we are going to call it a night. We'll be back tomorrow night for most likely some Minecraft and speedrunning, and who knows, maybe a little bit more Fall Guys. So yeah, good night, everybody. See you later.